Is this thing on? Is this thing on? Oh, I couldn't let this go on without paying a small little tribute to one of our sister content creators who died this past week. Her name was Susie Clancy. And Susie opened a lot of her videos by beating on her camera, her computer, saying, "Is this on? Is this thing on?" I think she honestly didn't know. And she would end many of her videos that way. "Is this thing off?" Susie, I'm pretty sure I started my YouTube channel just, a few years before Susie did. And Susie and I were close in age, I think. She was younger than I am. But if you knew Susie, that could be a song. If you knew Susie, you know that Susie could brighten your day. Anytime she posted a video, your day would be good. She had so much natural and comedic talent. She was just funny. Even when she didn't mean to be, she was funny. And she was uplifting because Susie had kidney disease and was on dialysis a few times a week. And she called it, I think, her vampire club when she would go for the dialysis. And she stopped recording years ago, but she's been around. And, another thing is that Susie could sing. She had a beautiful, beautiful voice. And sometimes she would just sing little snippets of songs, and sometimes she would do the entire song. And I know for me, I was just mesmerized by her voice. She was so talented. So I'm going to put a link to Susie's, it's Susie Clancy. I'm going to put a link to Susie's channel in the show more description box below. And you can, I tell you what, this is what I'm going to do. I've already decided. It's been a long time since I've really watched one of her videos. But I think this weekend, the Super Bowl is going to be here. In fact, this video is probably going to be put up the morning of Super Bowl Sunday. So I think today, if this is Sunday that you're watching it, when the Super Bowl is on, because I could care less about all of the festivities and the game itself, and I could not tell you who is playing in the Super Bowl. I do not even know who is going to be performing in the halftime show. So I think what I'm going to do is find me a quiet spot in the house, put my little earphones on, and I'm going to binge watch all of Susie's videos. And I know I'm going to have a wonderful time doing that. So I'll put a link below, and that might be something for you to do. Either if you're not a Super Bowl fan either, or, just when you need a feel-good moment. you need to watch Susie. If you knew Susie like I... No, can't do that. I wish I had known her better. I know that for sure. So today what we're going to do is I have a clothing haul. And you know, it started out a small haul. And then I started looking in my closet and I went, you know, I don't think I've shown them this, and I haven't shown them this. And then something else came in while I was thinking about filming this that I had ordered. And I went ahead and I shot some video a few days ago of me showing you the clothes, and I'm going to show you that, and I'm going to mute the sound. You'll probably hear me talking because I was talking as I was trying things on, so I'm going to mute that part of it because I want to show you what you're going to be seeing and tell you about it. So first of all, the top that I'm wearing is part of it, and I will get to that later, but there were 3 items. 2 of them were a set that I got from QVC that I hated. Well, one in particular, it was awful. It was awful. And you're going to see the video of it, but I have it ready to send back. All I need to do is put it in the bag and get it in the mailbox. So hold on. Now, these were, whoa, here. These were the Today Special Value a week or so ago, and I had never purchased anything from this brand. I've seen her, Renee from, I think it's Women in Control, Women with Control. I've seen her present many times selling her things, and I just never ordered anything. But this being the Today Special, I thought, you know, this has to be wonderful. And I ordered them, and I listened to everything she said. In fact, I actually watched numerous presentations on and off during the day before I placed my order because I wanted to make sure about them. She touted a waistband that she had the trademark on that's supposed to hold you in. It has a special name for it. She talked about the fabric. She talked about the fit. She talked about, well, I'm just going to tell you because I have them here, and the tag tells you everything. They're called Smooth and Sleek. Now, what does that tell you? Smooth and sleek. It's going to smooth out all the lumps and bumps and make you look sleek for the look that I think many of us want. So she says they are shape enhancing. Sounds good. They're supposed to lift your bottom, pull your tummy in. It says stretch fabric for a chicer look, and there's a little picture of the knee area right here for that. And that's it. Women of Control by Renee Greenstein. And okay, on the back, let me tell you what she says. No more wiggle, no more jiggle. Do we want that? They're slimming. We proudly present to you our exclusive figure-enhancing pant that instantly transforms your body to the shape you have always desired. That's a huge promise right there. Shaping. Working through the concept that visual illusion can create a figure of perfection, we created the ultimate body sculpting pant. And then contouring. You will unmistakably discover that our pant offers to you an unparalleled feeling of control and support, allowing you to feel confident in every shape-defining step you take. Does this sound like the perfect pant or what? The fabric is really nice. I will give that to her. The fabric is nice. The presentations that I saw, she never really talked about whether you need to go up a size or down a size. But I do think she said order your normal QVC size. But regardless of that, I always, when I'm ordering something online, I always go to the size guide and know what my measurements are, and I order according to that. I also look at reviews. hopefully people who have purchased it will say it was too big, or you might want to go a size up, or you might want to go a size down. I'm 5'3", and I normally wear a large, and I found out that I needed to go down a size. I reordered them to come down a size. So you know, I get a pretty good idea about what I'm going to order. Based on, there were no reviews because these were the Today Special, and there were just no reviews. But based on the size guide, I ordered my normal QVC size at a bottom, and that's a large. And I have not lost any weight, and I'll show you, you'll see in a minute. But I ordered these pants, and if you haven't seen them by now on me, let me show you. First of all, she talks about this trademarked, what is it? Tummy control with Blue Tech control system. And it's trademarked. And this is what it looks like. And that band is all the way around. And it's supposed to be cut, I think, some way in the back to slim you out, or to cup your behind and maybe make your behind look lifted, which is something that I could use desperately. But when you start, here's the waist, and when this is the outside, look at this. Can you see? I'm going to hold this over. It comes out. Now this is my, okay. You can see the crotch area where my hand is. And this starts coming out, and it comes down below the crotch area. I look like I have, I went out of focus there. When I put these on, I look like I had saddlebags on. They reminded me of those riding joggers that the legs go out, like that curve out and then slim way down. These pants did not touch me anywhere, and they are a large. In fact, I ordered the large petite, and the length was fine, but they did not touch me. How can something hold me in, give me support, control the lumps and bumps, if it doesn't even touch me? So I decided I would go back online. It had been a few days since I'd received them, and see if there were any reviews. And there was one. Well, first of all, I decided I was going to review these. I was going to go on QVC, and on QVC and Home Shopping, I know for certain, unless you've actually purchased the product from them, you're not allowed to review it. I did my review first, and I talked about how, and I think the title was something like, "This is the worst purchase I've ever made on QVC," and I think it is. It was the most disappointing. It was horrible. They were horrible. That's all I could say about it, is they were horrible. They made me look like my thighs were humongous. And I have skinny thighs. They're not skinny. I mean, I wear a size large. But I reviewed them, and I even gave them the benefit of the doubt and said, maybe, just maybe, I got a defective pair. So I posted it, or I sent it to be posted. And I thought, well, I'm just going to go see if there are any other reviews on those pants yet. And there was one. And her review was pretty much identical to mine, although she used the word they were awful. They were absolutely awful. She ordered her correct size. They did not touch her anywhere, basically. So I knew I did not have a defective pair unless she got a defective pair too. No, no, nope. No. I think if I came out to Jim with these on, he would laugh at me. He would laugh. Okay, let me show you what else. While she was on, she did a presentation of her t-shirts, and it was a 2-pack. I think a black and then a color is what you got. And I decided to order them. They looked really good, and I ordered this pink, which I love, and I ordered a black one. My bed is right here, and I have things laying on it. And you'll see me showing you this. The gist of it is that it's supposed to be figure flattering, and it's smaller across the bust to fit you, and then it sort of comes in at the waist and flares out at the hips. And I love the 3/4 length sleeve. And what you'll see is, and I ordered the large. I checked the size guide again. I ordered the large based on everything, and I normally wear a large. What I'm wearing is a large. I normally wear a large in QVC's clothes, so the size guide, was right on. Going back, it's too big. Love the fabric. It's just too big. The sleeves are too big. I mean, there's too much fabric. It was a little bit too big through the bust. It was big enough too big. And then I'm not sure if it came in enough at the waist and then flared out. It just wasn't me. It had pockets. That was very appealing to me, that it had pockets. So both of these are going back. And out of everything I ordered, and have bought, that's the only thing, or those are the only things that are going back. So let's just start with this top that I have on. Let me tell you that it is Belle by Kim Gravel, and I don't know the name of it. It came in different color combinations. If I can link this, I will, if it's still available. It's possible if it's not available, you could get it on wait list. I love the color combination. I love the feel of it. It's like a nice t-shirt. I'm sure there's a name for it. There's always a name for all of these fabrics by the different designers on the shopping channel. So let me tell you, we have been having some really cold weather here in the panhandle of Florida this winter. But we're starting to see some nice days. It's getting down to almost freezing at night, but the sun's coming out most days, and it's starting to warm up in the daytime. So something like this is just perfect to wear. I love the fabric. I love the style of it. I love the fit of it. I love the little tie detail. It's just the right length. Just the right length. I'm going to be wearing everything that you see, all of the tops, with a pair of jeggings that I've had now for about 3 years. They came from Chico. And by the way, I wear a size 1. A size 1 in Chico clothes. Their size totally different. So a size 1. And in the jeans, and you'll see those in everything. They're not elastic waist. They do have a zipper, and they come right up to my belly button. So I like that. But anyway, I'm loving this. In fact, I think if there are any more of these, I may order at least one more in a different color combination. I just love it. Love it, love it. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I can't put my hands on it, but I got from the girls at SQHAIRBANDS, they had sent me for Valentine's Day a square hairband. What did I do with that? But I think it's the exact print and colors as this top. The next thing I want to show you is this little top. It's a little t-shirt. Look at this. I saw this online, and I do not know the website. I'm going to try my best to find it because I do want to place another order from this company. They had several in different colors and florals. And this, the label is Nora Cora, Noracora. And by the way, I don't remember what I paid for this, but you'll see when you go to look for it. And I certainly don't remember what I paid for this, but it was probably $25 maybe. I think the fabric is rayon. Let me see here. Cotton. It says it's cotton. Made in China. But the front and the back. Again, when I went to order this, or before I ordered it, look at this, it's so soft. I did check the size guide and knew that I would wear a large, and so that's what I ordered based on their size guide. And when it came in, I opened it and I looked at it and I went, oh no, oh no. And Jim was standing there and he said, what's wrong? And I said, oh Jim, I love this, but I said, I can tell by looking at this, it's not going to fit me. It's going to be too small. Going to be too small. And he went, oh no. He said, well, you think you'll take a chance and order another one? And I said, I don't even remember where I got it, who I ordered it from, the website. I can go back and, I guess, check my credit card and find it. But I sort of held it up to me and I went, oh, I'll find someone who wants this, who will really like it and it'll fit them and they'll enjoy wearing it. But look at this. I'm going to hold it up. I mean, it is beautiful. So I hung it in my closet, and a couple of days ago, I was getting dressed and I saw it and I thought, I'm going to try that on while I'm not really dressed fully. I pulled it off the hanger and put it on, and it was a perfect fit. I mean, it couldn't have been any better. So I am going to try to find this. If I can find it, I will link it below. And again, it's from China, so I think it's shipped from the United States. But I order from those sites knowing that there is a 50-50 chance that whatever I order is not going to fit me. It's not going to work. And would never bother to send it back because it would just be too cost prohibitive. I think to send it back, I'm not going to pay for the shipping. So I love this. I love it. Oh, and look, it has just a lone little flower right here and another one on the back. The next thing, I got this at TJ Maxx just recently, and it is by Cable and Gauge Sport. It says it's sand washed super soft modal sport, and it's this top. And I got it in a large. I bought this in an extra large, and when I held it up to me in the store, and I always do that, what I do is I take them like this, and then I pull it around me right at my bust, and I can tell pretty much whether something is going to work for me. And as you know, when you get things from the TJ Maxx's and the Bell's Outlet and places like that, their size is crazy, so you don't really know. But I did get this in the extra large, and it is a little bit on the large size, but I like the way it fits. This is like butter. It feels so good, and it looks expensive. It says I paid $16.99 for it, and it says compare at $22. I can't believe that. I would think it would be a lot more. It's 3/4 length sleeves with that drop shoulder. You'll see that I rolled the sleeve up to try that. It's just, I can't wait to wear this. This will be great with white pants, white jeans, white capris. Love it. Love it. And by the way, a video popped up in my feed a while, maybe a month ago, about that addressed the question that I've often wondered: where does TJ Maxx and Marshall's, the Bell's Outlet, not the outlet stores, but stores like that, where do they get their clothing? I always thought that they got their clothing, their merchandise, that they bought it from because it was surplus or excess or last season's items from the big stores. It did start out that way, these stores did. They were buying surplus or last year's inventory from these stores, but they soon realized that they could manufacture it themselves, and that's mainly what they're doing now. They still have some other name brands that, as you'll see in something I'm going to show you in a minute, but I've seen brands before, and I'm going, you know what? I've never even heard of that brand. Never heard of it. Well, that's the answer. And I've noticed, too, a lot here on YouTube in the past few months about minimalism, and I watch some channels where they talk about fast fashion and slow fashion, and I didn't know what they were talking about, to be honest with you, but I've learned, and fast fashion is pretty much what I'm showing you. It's clothing that is maybe not really well made. You're not going to keep it for years and years and years and wear it. It's going to wind up in a landfill somewhere. That's the bottom line of it. It's made very inexpensively so that it can be sold inexpensively, and it's just not good for the environment. Whereas slow fashion would be your items that are maybe vintage, or they have been pre-worn. They're typically more expensive because they're much better constructed and made. And they're items that you can wear for years and years and years, and they don't necessarily go out of style. They're just good. So I'm guilty of the fast fashion. I would love to do nothing but slow fashion, but I don't think that's going to happen. And while I'm on that subject, let me tell you that I have a Poshmark closet. And if I just recently put 2 or 3 tops on Poshmark in my closet, and I will put a link below in the show more that will take you to my closet there. And I'm not saying buy anything. I'm saying, that I'm going to start and add things to it. I think one of the things I put up, I still have the tags on it. They're greatly reduced from what I paid for them. So if you've never bought, I've bought things from Poshmark myself, and I've sold things on Poshmark. I just never mentioned to you, I know, here on my channel, that I have a Poshmark closet. So, and I'm probably not ever going to mention it again. If you go over and you see some things and maybe they're sold, or maybe it's not something that you're interested in, that's fine. Check back from time to time and just see if I've added anything to the closet. That's Poshmark. And that's another way of getting more wear out of clothes. Love this top. I really do. Another TJ Maxx. This is Beach Lunch Lounge. And it's just a long sleeve blue and white striped top. It was $19.99. It says compare at $28. And it's a large. And you'll see that I'm showing this buttoned up with these jeans that I'm wearing. But, you can roll the sleeves up. It has one of the tabs, or has the tabs on the sleeves, so that you can roll them up. And I will wear this buttoned up like you see me wearing it. And I will also wear it this spring and summer as like a little overtop or a little jacket. Like I'll put a camisole or a t-shirt underneath, white t-shirt underneath it, or, something so that I can just keep this open, and that way I can wear something sleeveless under it and still have my arms covered. And it's so lightweight and airy, so it's not going to be hot at all. It's very, very thin. Let's see. 70% rayon, 30% lyocell. I don't know what that is. No, 30% lyocell. So that's what it is. Real soft, real soft. And then we're almost through. I also got this. I got this at TJ Maxx. And this is Jones, New York. Obviously, I think most of us have heard of Jones of New York. I paid $19.99 for it, and it was Compare at $32. And oh my gosh, this I love. I just love this. This does not, it's long sleeved, and this does not have the tabs to fold it up and hold it, but you could still, you could still roll the sleeves up and wear it. And I will wear this exactly the way I will wear that last one. I'll wear it buttoned, or I'll wear a white cami probably underneath it. I love the print on it, the design. The last thing I got at the Bells Outlet the other day. Okay, got this at the Bells Outlet. It is by, it's called Silver Bait. It's one of those shirts that you can wear that has the sun protection. It has the UPF of 50 plus to guard your skin from damaging UV rays. It has the wicking. It absorbs moisture, quickly evaporates to keep you dry, and it's stretchy, gives you ultimate flexibility, it says, to give you major mobility performance. And I did not buy this necessarily to walk in, although I will walk in it. I got this, got it backwards, I got this to take to the beach. Sometimes when we go to the beach, it might be a little windy or chilly, occasionally, and I just want something that I can put on over my bathing suit that has long sleeves that will protect me from the sun and keep me a little warm. And that's why I got this, and I got this in an extra large. The large would have fit me for sure when I did my measurement here. The large would have fit me, but I knew I have some bathing suits that have some ruching on them and gathers, and so I've decided to go with the extra large, make it easy on, easy off, more comfortable, and for sure fit over those swimsuits. So it's long, but like I say, I can wear this too for walking every day. I'm still experimenting with this hair, doing different things with it. I think I'm really liking. I'm really liking the ease of it, and I will tell you that I almost have it too short to pull back the way I usually pull it back with a big clamp. It's too short on the neck. It hangs down. It's just I've only pulled it back a couple of times. Pulled it back with a headband a couple of times, one of my square hair bands, but this is just, I'm liking it. Now when it gets hot, I'm probably going to want to get it up off of my neck some way. So it may be long enough by then to get back with one of those big clamps. It might be, long enough to get some kind of a ponytail. Thank you so much for watching. Go check Susie Clancy out. I promise you, I'm not leading you astray here. I think you're just going to love her.